to upset the lead at this point. There's just not enough time left. Looking to render that arm useless.
Just stretching out the arm.
Going after the arm in a big way.
Gotta act fast to beat the count.
The seconds are ticking away.
On the shoulders and a slam. It's real dangerous when Henry gets going like this.
The attacks will not relent from Henry.
Joe Hendry. Oh, follow slam. Can I keep up? Oh, yes.
When you're in an atmosphere like this, when you can't hear yourself think because the crowd's so loud, you find a way to do superhuman things. That's what these combatants are doing here.
And averting damage there.
Running knee lift. And Henry took a tremendous amount of lumps tonight.
Hendry finding himself in some serious trouble.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them leaping. Listen to the impact.
Rolling elbow right on the mark.
Hendry trying to shake the cobwebs, but it might.
Up into the torture rack. Oh! Feast your eyes. Henry's down and he might be
a
out.
cover. And that fall will get added to his score.
Man.
If this lands, it might be all over.
Samoan driver. And even more punishment directed right at Joe.
Joe does not want to be fighting from underneath this late in the game.
And it took everything for this win. The archetype showed clarity and conviction to get this victory. This wasn't just a win. It was a message.
A message that may or may not be received by the rest of the roster. He's not the only one intent on getting better every match.
Now, I know. Good. Then I've got to ask, are you feeling ready to dive into the deep end? Or do you want a few more rounds with the best of the best? Road Dogg still has matches for you.
Let's get to Elimination Chamber.
I can see it on your face.
You're not supposed.
I'm not wishing you luck as a GM. I'm saying it as a friend.
Thanks. Fair.
Hey, type.
Oh yeah.
Look,
I know.
Yes, I'll allow you to carry my championship through airports, hotel lobbies, while you're waiting in line for my rental car. Not to the ring.
Man, I'm
Okay.
There he is, ready to finally get
Jordan.
everybody.
Right back at you. You've had the architect.
Ethan Page is here and can barely walk.
The following is an Elimination Chamber match. The rules of this match are as follows. 4 participants will be locked away in their respective pods. 2 superstars will start the match in the ring. The participants will be released into the match in random order. The only way to be eliminated is by pin.
Trick Williams is here to get back into the title picture tonight.
And from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 250 pounds, Trick Williams.
Trick has all the tools to win this thing. Tonight could be the moment that cements him as a main event star.
This is the biggest stage of Trick's career. Time to find out if he steps up or gets knocked down.
Will the Archetypes' comeback survive the Elimination Chamber?
And from New York, weighing in at 230.
The Elimination Chamber has been locked and we're under... A shot at Braun Breaker's WWE Championship at WrestleMania is on the line.
And Ethan Page had to drag himself out here to compete. We still don't know who attacked him backstage.
When it comes to Ethan, it could have been anyone. Either way, we've already got some controversy, and the bell's just rung.
Boom!
Bang!
Solid bit of defense on his part there.
Running knee lift. From the middle rope. Splash.
Getting out of harm's way.
He just saved himself there.
Dragon screw.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal. Every strike more devastating than the last.
And now he's reaching out to the crowd for support. Some much-needed adrenal fuel.
He gets back into the ring. Running knee lift. And I'm sure Jay's bloodline didn't like what they saw there. From the middle rope.
No water in the pool. Nicely done, managing to save himself there.
He fails to connect. Chop.
Good reflexes from him there.
Ooh. Kick and an uppercut. The winner of the Elimination Chamber faces Braun Breaker. WrestleMania. Drew McIntyre's about to join the chaos that is the Elimination Chamber. Huge sit-up powerbomb. Goes into the pin. Kicks out at just one.
He just pushed the finish line back a mile.
elbow.
Running knee lift.
Oh, swift kick finds its mark. Ooh, sharp kick.
From the middle rope. Totally missed that one.
Jay ready to end things.
Ooh, he fends that off. Just ejected from the ring. Body slam, and he goes for the pin. Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
That was just a 1 count. It's clearly going to take a whole lot more to get this thing done.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal. Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. Just pounding it right.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Great in-ring IQ on display there.
That'll turn your lights out. Oh, from the rope. Right across the larynx. Andrews weathered tough offense all over the world, but that one caught him hard.
Jey Uso certainly put his best effort.
Up into the torture rack. Beast, get the out of here! No, he beats the count.
Jey put through the ringer, and he's still not done fighting.
Listen, that should have ended things. And look at his face. At this point, you have to believe he's losing some faith in himself.
Putting it right on the corner. Something's coming.
Waistlock applied in the corner. Check out this power.
But now here's Jey Uso. Big right hand. Punch right to the face. This could do it. And he only stays down for a 1 count.
This far away, you would think he'd be done.
Does he have him here?
We got ways to go here. So do these superstars.
Double team maneuver here. Russian leg sweep.
Rolling elbow right on the mark.
Wow, what a kick. Bang to the neck.
Drew Mark decides right here.
Makes the cover. Don't believe it.
Gunther is down, but not out. Such a competitive drive, refusing to let this be over.
And you know McIntyre loves a challenge, but he better not let his opponent hang around for too long.
Up into the torture rack.
Can that finish McIntyre?
Makes a cover. He kicked out at 2.
At this point, I don't know if it's McIntyre's resolve or stubbornness keeping him in this one.
That was the home run shot that got robbed in the fence.
A lot of match left to go here inside the Elimination Chamber.
He thinks he has it. Fights the shoulder up and 1.
I'm impressed by this level of resilience deep into a match. What stamina.
stomp to the gut.
Oh, what a forceful clothesline.
Sliding into the ring now.
Debilitating attack on the leg.
Lariat.
It's about to get interesting. Ethan Page knows it's time to jump into the fire.
Forced into the corner and needs to stay on the defensive.
Looking for a unique move here. Wow, on their shoulders. Attitude adjustment.
Stopping the ref's count there.
Meanwhile, we see Gunther.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all over WIFI. He thinks he has it.
Down to the three inside the chamber. Any one of them could win this.
Heavy body shot and an uppercut. And a clothesline for the exclamation point. Will it be?
He breaks the ref's count before 2.
He may be down, but somehow he's definitely not out at this point. Goes for the suplex. Power up high. Oh, but dropping behind and a chop block.
Bicycle knee strike. Roman's got taken to task right there.
Dropping him up in the corner.
Saw it coming. It powers it.
Smacked in the face with a kick.
Got him where he wants him. Up and the power on the Falcon Arrow.
He's in a bad way, but still has something left in the tank. Big boot. Oh, knee right through the stomach. Knees meet the face.
Taking things to the unforgiving chamber floor here. Counter. He knew just what to do. Capitalizing on Page's mistake.
Set up in the corner now. This deep into a match, I wonder what more they have.
He may get the 3 count right here. This is it. Fights out at 2.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out. And a stomp to the gut. Shoulders down.
And he fights it off.
Kicking out of that one with everything he's got.
Needed a midsection. And a kick to the back.
Lifted up to the top turnbuckle.
Are we going to sit for the throat?
To the back. This is it. Stopping the ref's count at 2.
Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going. Over the top and lands awkwardly outside. Thunderous knee lift. Deep trouble here for Ethan. Big boot.
Putting him in the corner for something here. Here we go. Busting the opponent's arm.
It seems like this match has become
torture rack.
Will the overtake trick? The cover. Another casualty in the chamber, and we are staring at the final two.
Target locked in. He knows it's that time.
Up into the torture rack. Feast your eyes.
And the cut keep even down.
He's done it. The Archetype has done it.
The Archetype is going to WrestleMania.
Oh my God, that's Jacob Fatu. Where the hell did he come from?
Fatu's on a rampage.
Delivering vicious headbutts, one after another.
We know what's coming now.
Wait, what is Fatu thinking?
He's thinking he's going to take this to the next level. He's climbing the damn pod.
He's 20 feet away.
Are you kidding me? Fatu just demolished the Archetype's road to WrestleMania.
And left us with more questions than answers.
Fatu, why did you assault the Archetype?
You got it twisted. I didn't assault the Archetype. He assaulted me. Hell out the way. He assaulted me. When he walked in here and said my title don't matter. When he stole my spot in the Elimination Chamber, he assaulted me. Archetype, next time I see you, it won't be in the ring. It's gonna be in the crime scene.
Ladies and gentlemen, WWE Champion Braun Breaker and his special counsel, Mr. Paul Heyman.
Thank you, Byron. I'm consistently surprised by the fact you still work here. Who's first? How about Marcus Brown?
Thanks, Paul. Braun, congratulations on the big win tonight. You really look...
Too much.
Paul.
What? What? Rob?
Paul, I'll take...
What? Okay.
Tell me it's not another.
It's an unfortunate coincidence.
Come on.
I'm not...
You want to...
Fatu.
It won't. You...
Tonight there will be no escape from the Samoan werewolf.
The following is a Hell in a Cell match Making his way to the ring from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu!
I have never
The Archetype is ready for the most dangerous match in WWE.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 232 pounds, the Archetype!
I'm not a conspiracy theory man, but every time the Archetype get close to the WWE Championship, something rises up and get in his way.
And this time, the giant that rose is insurmountable. I think the Archetype's dream of a championship comeback ends with him broken at Jacob Fatu's feet. Jacob Fatu annihilated the Archetype after Elimination Chamber. Why on earth did he challenge the Samoan Werewolf to a match where he would be locked in a cell with him?
Because the Archetype will do whatever it takes to challenge Braun Breaker for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania, Wade, including walk through hell.
He might have bought a one-way ticket, Michael. Fatu promised a crime scene, and they just locked the damn door.
You have got to be kidding me! Using your body as a missile over and over again. Nothing fancy here, just raw power. I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
The Samoan Werewolf thinks the Archetype stole a spot at WrestleMania, and he's going to take it back in Hell in a Cell. Andy counters. Springboard off the top rope.
Massive miscalculation on that one.
Hard knee to the stomach.
Look what he's got here.
Oh, big impact behind that Samoan drop.
Able to capitalize on Jacob Fatu's mistake.
Whatever you can do, I can do better. Counters on top of counters.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal. You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win. Listen to the impact. Up in the torture rack. Oh! Feast your eyes. Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
Jacob Fatu able to ward off that attack.
Running knee lift. Wear and tear of this match is clearly starting to get to him.
The way the cell tests your endurance, your resiliency is no joke.
There we go. Take that. Standing pin.
Oh, look at this. Reverses the leverage. Yeah, no, he didn't get the three.
I can't even believe this anymore. I just want to sit back and enjoy this battle. Oh, yes, man.
Clothesline in the corner.
A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
Jacob's being cut off at every pass. Being set up in the corner for something. Shot to the face.
Forearms for the second rope.
Driving down.
Now he just looks defenseless with every attack.
He's really got to find a way.
Up into the torture rack. Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
Is shifted now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. Looking to explore every inch of hell here now. He finally manages to answer back.
He endured the charge and
oh my! He collapses and brings the side of the cell wall down with him.
Becoming one with the cell in the worst way possible.
Oh, man.
A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu being systematically worked on, man.
Turns that in his favor.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
Starting his climb up the cell. I wonder what he has in store.
Really showing there's no concern for safety anywhere near the cell. Well, he got where he wanted to go.
But why? Why get on top of the cell? And that was an efficient form of offense with that move.
This is surreal. Nothing is worth this level of risk, this level of altitude.
Being carried around now. Broken loose on top of the cell. This is only going to get worse before it gets better.
Got out of dodge that time.
Oh, hellacious kick to the face.
Rolling elbow right on the mark. Jacob Fatu in a compromised position. Up across the shoulders. Down. Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
So many things can go wrong. No one's thinking rationally here, man. Just fueled by hate.
He evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
Irish whip.
Fatu is hanging on.
Here comes the archetype.
Whoa, look out. Don't fall.
Fatu setting up for the Samoan drop.
No way.
Jacob Fatu and the archetype just came crashing down through the top of the cell.
Tell me I didn't just see that.
We got to get some doctors out here.
All the doctors.
Are you kidding me? How are these men functioning?
I cannot believe what I'm watching right now.
Believe it, Wade. Believe it.
Somehow they're back to their feet.
And this match will continue.
Running knee lift. Kick right to the body. Pounding the breadbasket. And Jacob with the wherewithal to counter. this point, I'm not even sure he knows where he is right now.
Oh, just took that hop. Here we go, man.
Able to capitalize on Jacob Fatu's mistake. Neither competitor is backing down.
Blow after blow. Test of endurance at this point.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
Oh, the headbutt. Jacob Fatu getting the crowd involved here.
Placing him in the corner. What a reversal.
Rolling elbow right on the mark.
Eyes all fixed, looking to victimize his target.
Up into the torture rack. Oh! Feast your eyes.
No way. That's gotta be it.
That will end it.
Here's your winner,
The Archetype just walked through hell, and now he's on the way to Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
Paul Heyman has got to be watching this very closely, and he cannot be happy. The Archetype defeated Jacob Fatu in a vicious Hell in a Cell match. He does deserve it.
Thank you. You have been with me through a lot over the last year. But I finally punched my ticket to WrestleMania! Now, we got a WWE title match to make. So get out here, Braun Breaker!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here we go.
my name is Paul Heyman, and I stand before you tonight not as the special counsel of the blue chip off of the dog-faced block, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Champion Braun Breaker. No, I'm here as a friend. So please listen. Your obsession with redeeming your loss to Braun Breaker and proving yourself to me is going to destroy you. You won the right to challenge my champion at WrestleMania, but you don't have to. You walked away before, you can do it again with your dignity intact. Or you can finish your comeback on the grandest stage of them all, being wheeled out of the stadium on a stretcher.
That's a good speech, Paul. I just have one question. Does he know?
Does who know what?
Does Braun know how hard you've been trying to keep us apart? You know, I kept asking myself why a group of WWE superstars took an NXT detour for a shot at the tag titles. Why'd they pick that exact moment to play parking lot hit squad? Eventually, the light bulb flicked on. It was you, Paul. You wanted me distracted. And that night Hector and I got our shot at the New Day, everything was falling into place until you strolled into SmackDown. Right on cue, Hector's trapped in the locker room. We lose the titles on a technicality, and before I know it, he turns on me and costs me the Rumble. And whose fingerprints were on all of that? Yours.
Well, congratulations. That was quite a summation. See, the thing is, my father was a great attorney, and he taught me to always be one step ahead of the prosecution. You missed something. Something big. You ever wonder why you were stuck on SmackDown all this time? why Braun Breaker was always just out of reach? I made that happen.
Never underestimate the wise man.
Who do you think poured poison about you into Jacob Fatu's ear? Me! Again and again, I stopped you in your tracks. You had the audacity to say no to me? You were a lucky workhorse I could have turned into a thoroughbred as the next Paul Heyman guy.
That's the champion, and he does not look happy.
And neither does Paul to see his client out here.
This was not part of Heyman's master plan.
Is this all true, Paul?
Braun, I did what I did to protect you.
You think I need protecting? From him?
No. This business needs protecting from the archetype. WWE needs protecting from the archetype. These people need protecting from...
I'm the champion, Paul. You don't make the call. I do.
Braun, I am your oracle. Listen to me. This man...
Hold on, Heyman. I think you've forgotten something. You don't get to make matches. And you definitely don't get to stop them. It will be the WWE Champion Braun Breaker defending against the Archetype at WrestleMania.
It's official. The match we all been waiting for. WrestleMania. Braun Breaker versus the Archetype.
And Paul Heyman just got played at his own game.
I got goosebumps, Michael. This is gonna be a straight-up classic.
Before you show
Yeah?
is then you.
We're about
You're
to...
old.
Maybe. Then you're in.
I'm not.
Funny thing about
Exactly.
With the...
Putting that all.
It is.
Oh, it is.
No.
No. Anyway.
Need something. Everybody's...
You can.
Something...
I know. Maybe.
I mean...
Ooh.
Definitely
it was not
efficient.
but when I showed up,
we can
good.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the undisputed WWE Championship.
The comeback story of the decade culminates at WrestleMania.
The comeback story does...
Under the guidance of Paul Heyman, Braun Breaker steps onto the grandest stage of them all.
After everything that Heyman did to put roadblocks in the Archetype's path, you have to wonder if he's on the same page with Braun Breaker here tonight.
That was just a minor speed.
The unification of the World Championship. There are matches that change the course of WWE and define eras. You can feel it in the air. Braun Breaker versus the Archetype. The rematch is one of those.
I have to agree with you. There is a sense of destiny in the air at WrestleMania tonight.
And they both feel it. Braun and the Archetype.
First up top. Giant knee drop.
Oh, brutal miscalculation.
Oh, did you hear that?
And responds with a counter of their own.
Got him in the corner now.
Wicked clothesline.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
Running knee lift.
He's taking things outside now.
Clothesline. Body in the jaw.
Grabbing the title, and I think someone is going to get real up close and personal with it soon. Oh no, our referee is putting a stop to that right away.
Might be time to look for exit strategies, gentlemen.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal. And the champ now having to deal with the relentless strikes from your motivated challenger. The WWE Championship is on the line, the grandest stage of them all. Braun Breaker is defended against the Archetype, and Paul Heyman looks concerned that he's about to lose his meal ticket.
Setting them up in the corner.
Finds a counter for Breaker. Boom, boom, persistent barrage. With onslaught strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
Look out, it's on now.
And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown drag affair.
No one is holding back here. Going all out.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Off the ropes. Brutal knee to the side of the face.
Could be seconds away from seeing Breaker fall.
Up into the torture rack. Oh! Feast your eyes. It just got as bad as it could have been. Champ.
The champ kicks out at 10.
I thought we were about to crown a new champ, but I guess not.
What's the tally on how many times we thought this match was coming to an end? I can't count anymore. Take it down. position, and now the cover. Not quite enough to put him away. Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal. The champ is looking hopeless here.
Hard to not reach a place of desperation at this point. This just may be the only way to survive this match now.
Forearms for the second rope, driving down. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Barrage of fierce offense.
Listen to the impact. Up into the torture rack. Oh! Feast your eyes.
Pivotal moment. We could a new champ.
The moment that Paul Heyman feared the most just happened on the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, the comeback is complete. We have a new, undisputed WWE Champion.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Bron Breakker, that's just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring.
Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
But imagine what we can do together.
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
The archetype is joining forces with Paul Heyman. Unbelievable.
Wait a second.
He doesn't need Heyman. He's already defeated his champion.
Yeah, what's Heyman gonna do? Show him how to lose?
The archetype walked into WrestleMania with a chip on his shoulder and walked out alone. A legend. For Booker T, Corey Graves, and Wade Barrett, I'm Michael Cole, and this has been WrestleMania.
Well,
Honestly,
I didn't need to speak.
I'm sure you'll agree that this is the best.
The following is scheduled for one fall, and is for the Undisputed WWE Championship.
Jacob Fatu is here, man. And he looks angry. He's all on his own and scarier than ever. Absolutely terrifying. Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes. The eyes never lie, man.
Bottom line, Book, how scary is Jacob Fatu? How would you handle him if you were in the ring with him?
I mean, look at it. Unbelievable athleticism. For a man his size, he can do it all in the middle of that ring. He's the one to watch. Jacob Fatu, the Samoan werewolf. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. Look into Jacob's eyes, man. You can see why they call him the Samoan werewolf. He's a real-life monster, man.
It's hard to argue with his choices as his comeback has brought him the title.
You know, some journeys start with fanfare and fireworks, but the Archetype's journey to becoming a champion started with silence. And that might have made it even louder.
It's not about spectacle, it's about results. And as that hardware around his waist proves, the results are very good.
The bell's about to ring and the champion is already in control.
Not going to be any question about who's champ after this.
Here we go, starting things off like a couple of old school heavy hitters.
I cannot understate the display display of toughness we just witnessed here.
He did all those punches and firing right back. It was almost barbaric.
Middle rope forearm on point.
A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
This cannot be how Jacob envisioned tonight going.
Completely missed the mark there. Double axe handle right on target. Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
The champ isn't backing off, bringing the lightning and thunder with every single strike.
Lights out, DDT connects.
And I like this for him. This is strategy. Take your time. Make them wrestle your match, not the other way around.
Ruthless striking.
Lots of damage under the challenger now.
Yeah, but I really don't think the game plan needs to change here.
Set down head first. The champ looking to retain.
Only a 1 count before the kick out.
I didn't think this match was close to over.
Running knee lift. An overbearing assault on Jacob now.
This cannot be how Jacob envisioned tonight going. Jacob Fatu a step ahead there.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Middle rope forearm on point.
The champion into the pin. No, stops the count at 2.
And you gotta think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
And he continues to take relentless offense here.
Time for some quick thinking on his part. Up into the torture rack. Will the champ make that pay off?
Cover. Kick out. The heart lives on.
I thought the champ had this one locked down, but we carry on.
Just dished out his most devastating offense. And you gotta be worried if he's thinking one more time will be the charm.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal. Listen to the impact. Up into the torture rack. Oh! Feast your eyes.
This could be the champ can retain.
The champion retains.
Here is your winner, and still the undisputed WWE
And here comes the man. The bell rings and Becky Lynch is ready to get this match going.
We are truly blessed to be living in the era of Becky Lynch. Really the Shakespeare of her time in terms of the pure genius, influence, and impact she's brought to this business. And it's not just me saying it.
Yeah, Lady McSeth won't stop saying it. Can't wait to see how she'll play the victim in this one.
But they're going to have a tough time competing with everything that Roxanne Perez is going to throw at them tonight. This woman is finally understanding just what it takes.
There'll always be high expectations. Roman Reigns pumping himself up, trying to take control of this triple threat match. Critical moment here.
And CM Punk down in the middle of the ring. This dream WrestleMania main event may be about to turn into a nightmare.
And Roman Reigns is about to turn CM Punk's lights out at the showcase of the Immortals. The guillotine is cinched in.
Will Punk tap out? Is Punk going to tap out? Remember, the ropes will not force a break here. But what a counter by Punk into the jackknife cover. And Reigns has to kick out.
A much-needed way out of jail just in time, and the transition now.
Anaconda Vice cinched in. Reigns is in trouble. Punk squeezing with everything in his being.
And Rollins now saving the matchup for himself as he looks to turn Punk on his belly and going for a sharpshooter here.
And now locked in, a tap out here for CM Punk. Ends the entire thing, surely now. Seth Rollins closing in on victory, but denied by Roman Reigns.
And now Reigns to Rollins into the guillotine.
Rollins now in jeopardy. Can the Visionary fight his way out? Look at the power from Seth. Northern Light suplex.
A cover, and a kick out.
Transition once again from Roman Reigns back into that Joe by stomp from CM Punk, breaks it up. Wait up, Cole.
Got a sling by Punk to GTS for the victory. Hook to the leg. Is it enough? And a kick out at two.
How on earth did Rollins find the will to survive?
And Heyman, wow, look at him.
The wise man distraught on the outside of the ring, understandably so.
Saw his man so close to victory there, but denied by a late kick out.
And now CM Punk, the only man standing. 12 years after his last WrestleMania match, Punk is hanging strong with the two men that have remained at the top of our industry in Punk's absence. On the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex.
Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window. Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And it looks like, yeah, he's donning the crimson mask after that move.
Hoisted up high here. Oh, man, taking it to the trachea. Oh, my goodness. What a double-handed shot. Hoisted up. Oh, gutbuster. Evisceration.
Clothesline.
He is looking to do some serious harm. Nobody home. What an impact. Rollins known to be irritating. We're seeing no different now. Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Wasting no motion on the counter.
A razor-sharp chop there.
That just knocked him a bit off balance.
Leaning against the turnbuckle now.
And Punk gets countered there.
The face of Punk has seen better days, I can tell you that. Boom!
That's going to echo in your ear for a bit.
And he's absorbed some stiff offense already.
Yeah, this is the hostility Punk wanted to bring.
He knew what was coming there.
Now opponent drop with a clothesline.
Rollins can't find any reprieve right now.
You gotta wonder, what does this do to Seth?
Hit on CM Punk. And a strong kick out in one.
Somehow they still do. Rollins drops his opponent. But now popped in the jaw. That will break your face.
This is it. He could put him away right here. He comes off the pin.
It's not over yet. Oh, simply devastating.
Uh-oh.
Impressive awareness from him.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidating.
Totally helpless at the moment. Catches the leg. Got him caught. Dragon screw.
Managing to evade a precarious position there.
Roman Reigns locked and loaded, measuring his opponent. Here we go. He answers right back.
Reigns was waiting for that.
Thunderous club comes down. Big boot to the gut and a thunderous forearm to follow.
And as this match rolls on, Rollins is taking on even more crucial damage.
This deep in the rolling from there.
He breaks the ref's count after one.
The wear and tear of this match only affected him slightly, it seems.
Gets lifted into position.
Textbook scoop slam.
Counter by CM Punk.
Cracked with a Mongolian chop.
Denied with an elbow.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Punk with his eyes on Rollins. We're going to end this thing. Backs.
Avoiding any damage there. Oh, got the swinging neck breaker. Deep into this match, neither of these men finding the edge.
But the scales have to tip eventually.
Bang! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh.
Oh, Seth gets caught with a counter, taking things back into the ring.
Two on one now, and just relentless shots to that midsection. Rollins now, revolution knee.
Shut the door, this could be over.
He kicks out at two. How?
Rollins with a head of steam. Big air. Stop. We've seen this win matches for Rollins.
Into the cover. Stopping the pin. Jumping knee strike. Lights out. Huge kick connects.
And now he's headed out of the ring.
That'll weaken your arm. He has to be nearly at his breaking point now.
Surely a grim-looking future if things don't turn around here. I'm going to say it. This is a career-defining match for these competitors.
A landmark moment for them. Something we'll look back on in the future.
Perfect drop kick.
Roman Reigns going technical schoolboy. Oh, wait a minute.
We can't be far from the finish line now.
He's running on fumes here. Looks like a dead man walking.
Over and over and over.
He'll make it look around. Lifted and completely helpless here.
Absolutely blasted there.
Back elbow completely cuts them off. Displaying it. Counters on both sides.
Rollins with a page out of Triple H's playbook.
Seth leaves again.
God, right to the crane.
Seth is down for the count. He did not want things to end this way.
Really just laying it in. He's putting something together.
Slammed down with the Uranagi. Reigns now, opponent down, he's setting it up.
Spin kick to the midsection. And see opponent absolutely refusing to let the team hold him back.
Yeah, Reigns has to grit his teeth now and find a way to fire back here. This has been an absolutely career-defining match for these competitors tonight.
Saw it coming.
Reigns able to get out of the way.
Kick lands. Now bringing the fight back into the ring. Submission locked in tight. He's got to fight.
Free the arm and does just that.
Got them up to their feet here. Neck breaker. Reversal. And that turns things around.
Evasion from him there.
This could do it for the win. Kicks out after one.
How this match is still going on defies all reasoning.
Under the ropes and back into the ring. And turns that around.
From above.
From the middle rope.
Slips out of the way.
The WWE Universe is showing their appreciation for the action they're seeing.
It has been an absolute war out there. These superstars' efforts are not lost on this crowd.
knee right to the spine.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
He's heading back to the ring.
Seth is looking absolutely powerless. Reigns now snapmares his opponent. Punk avoids the attack.
What he's done here, guys.
He turns it into the Anaconda Vice. This one could be over. Can the Visionary hang on? Things are beginning to fade to black for Rollins.
The Architect better figure a way out of this. A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Here you go. Assaulting the knee with...
Look out! Stop connects! Here's Seth's big hit!
Oh, he just kicked out.
Getting a win over the impenetrable Roman Reigns has never been an easy task.
Hey guys, on most nights Rollins would have just ended this, but not tonight. Bringing this back into the ring. Spin kick to the midsection. Oh!
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Here we go.
Both arms hooked. CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
Shoulders down.
Ending the 3 count. On track.
Precision strikes.
Connecting hard with the calf kick.
Absorbing the pain of another attack to the head. He could be dazed.
CM Punk looking to end things here. Go to sleep.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
Looking for the pin.
Yeah, that didn't end up being the WrestleMania main event.